anybody. Already. Shalom, shalom, Yasharala, Hebrew Israelite Tulsa, Oklahoma. Once again, out here to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. First things first, give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. Fellow Hebrew tongues, creating as Holy Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles, elders, the great millstone. Shalom to sister brothers in the truth. And shalom to brothers and sisters listening and studying to themselves approved. Shalom. Hey, the spirit right here, hey, prophecy going out heavy, Yasharala. You got World War III looming. It's getting so bad now. When I look at my news, all I heard about is nuclear talk here and there. They got Putin in his bunker talking about a nuclear strike. The bridge of Chimeras got blew up. They're poking the bear. So through the spirit, I feel like somebody might catch a nuke pretty soon. It's going to set everything off. You got Esau building detention camps in New York. Most likely part of Chicago, but I showed one. They definitely building in New York, in the Bronx, Brooklyn. They're setting it up. He's getting ready for that MOTB system. He's using Jake. And prophecy, man, it's raining out, man. Everything is getting lined up the way Yahushua wrote it up. The CBDC is set to take place. That's all in place. They got the paperwork, legislation on that. And judgment is going out heavy. You got all kind of weird type of judgment. Mass shootings, things of that nature. Inflation, gas prices starting to go up again, so inflation's going to hit real big. Like they say, Operation Dark Winter about to go into play. So prophecy is in place, and it's springing forth. So with that being said, we're only seconds away from all hell breaking loose, which is Jacob's trouble. And when Jacob's trouble busts out, we're not going to be on the highway and hedges reproving and rebuking Yasharala anymore. So what does that mean? We're getting to the point where it's going to be the last call for these living waters. It's getting to the point now where Jake need to quit playing and taking this stuff seriously. It's about to like Noah, it's about to rain. And Jake is not adhering to the prophets, man. They still think everything's about to be all hunky-dory. And it's not. You get to see that this thing is about to close up. I said all the time, like, we're in closeout season. So, hey, if you're new to this, I advise you to, eat these lessons up like it's the Last Supper, because we are getting ready for the Last Supper, because all hell about to break loose. And we ain't going to be out here doing the work too much longer. I talked to one of the big oxen. He I feel like this is about to be it. And I feel the same way as well. And you can just tell, we at the end. This is the end of this thing. Esau is at the last little bit. Like Ox said in his lesson, like when something circling the drain is about to go and make the glurk sound. Like we hearing that sound right now. Or like when you get an old car, it's about to go bad, the engine get the knocking, get the ticking. And we're at that point where the wheel's about to fall off. So with that, it's only a few little moments for you to eat this word up, man, and find Yahushua why he may be found. We about to close it up, and then judgment gonna go forth in a major way. So we start us out. This is Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. So like I said, you can tell the truth closing up. Yahweh the Maccabees has lost a whole page. I'm still on the strike. These devils, man, they trying their hardest to pull this word back. They put me on the strike for a lesson I did way last year. So these devils just went through, they just looking for any little thing to stop this truth from going forth. And then they're doubling down on it. Like you got Amazon trying to ban the Bible being sold. I'm saying other Bible bans. They're labeling it as hate speech. So once that Bible get banned and our hell break loose, and that's it. If you ain't got the truth, if you ain't got the wisdom, not the understanding of Yahushua, that's it. That's all you got. And then you in your lot. It's gonna be known if you're a hopeful elect or 2/3. All the hopeful elect, they've been sealed. with the knowledge of Yahweh Shah, they got the word. They sought the Lord while he was found. They got the good report. They got the gospel. The 2/3, they played around chasing the bag, doing a lot of frivolous stuff. And like, I know what they're going to do. When it's not available, then they're going to want it. They say you don't know what you got till it's gone. 2/3 going to wait till it's gone. Then they're going to want it. Then they're going to seek us out. And they're going to be knocking on the door. Hey, man, I need you to break this down, man. What's going on, man? And the Lord going to put a heavy spirit on us, but we ain't going to tell them nothing. Because at that time, we going to know their lies. At that time, you're going to know the hopeful elect is who a 2/3 is. You know? And once all hell breaks loose, you got military troops running the streets. I'm not about to break no precepts down for you. You a 2/3. I want you to get away from me. Because I don't want to get the judgment you about to get. Because now you and Yahweh Shah's crosshairs, man. Because now I know you don't know the truth. So you ain't laced up the truth. You're going to get all scary. You might go tell our location to Esau. You know, run out there to the military. You know, we over here. Our food getting low. You know, they ain't going to bring the troops right to you. You know, he done told it. Yeah, we ain't here. All of them, yeah, we need help. And, you know, Esau gonna look like, good job, man. You know, round them up, boy, fellas. You know, they gonna put the gun to your head. You like, man, this dude done. Kind of like if you're in the military and the dude get to hollering, get your position up, because he ain't really built for war like that. He's scared. He up there crying, want to go home. You know? And that's gonna be these 2/3 Jakes, man. And if you ain't seeking the Lord, that's why I say, man, if you ain't seeking the Lord now, hey, man, I ain't dealing with you. I already know your lot. And I don't want no smoke with Yahweh Shah, man. I'm only dealing with hope elects from here on out. Like, I don't want to go to no family reunions. I don't even want to deal with my own people. You know, it's about to get bad. So I don't want to be around people that done drunk some juice. Because I never know when Esau going to turn that switch on, man. You don't know what they going to do. Like, I done watched the movie The Sale. You know, they going to flip out. You got to, like, make a decision. Like, in that movie, girl was like, I just killed my mother. You know, she's all shook up because she had to do that. Yep. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's going to be, man. Because we don't know how it's going to make them react. When Esau wants to activate, you know, the juice. We don't know. You know, I got people in my family, they got a lot of juice in them. They done drunk that juice a lot. They went back to 3rd and 4th. So, we at that point, man, where, hey, the word is about to, Yahweh Shah, he pulling back. Prophecy about to go forth. Judgment is going forth. You know, this word has capitalized what it was supposed to do. You know, like I was talking to Yadi Mack, people like all the hope elect are already sealed. Or almost close. You know, it's closeout season. You know? So, I gotta go back you up right here.
So this is Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 6. And it said, seek ye the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near. Okay, and that's the precept was going into the octave brought out the payment of the word. Okay, so he says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found, because the time is running out for you to get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay, in verse 7, and it says, let the wicked forsake his way. All right, so not only when you seek the word of the Lord, you got to forsake your ways. You got to forsake the ways of Babylon. All right, and the unrighteous man his thought, and let him return unto the Lord Yahweh, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power he will abundantly pardon. All right, so, and that's the point right there, man. Seek the word, okay? Seek the word of the Lord while he may be found, man. Seek the Lord while he may be found, okay? Because when he brought that precept out, he said the word, the payment of the word, there's going to come a time where you're not going to be able to hear this word, okay? So if you're not grounded and rooted in his word, when that time do come, you're not going to know what to do, okay? And therefore, your judgment is going to come upon you, all right? So, in another thing that the octave mentioned, that the prophets that you once seen on the highways and byways, they're not going to break their word down to you. Because think about it. When we in those times, we're not going to have time to be trying to talk, man. We're going to be trying to make commands. We're going to be trying to move around, okay? We're going to be in a time of war, so we ain't going to have no time to break the word down to you. Just like what we're doing right now, we got that time right now to break the word down to you, okay? So if you don't seek the Lord while he may be found now, when that time comes, that is your judgment. You got it, Doc.
Yeah, I'm about to get some right now. Basically, we're going to be being prudent. We see the destruction coming. You know, so when we see it, we're gonna be looking to hide ourselves. We're gonna be looking, to be ducked off in the wilderness. Like scripture say, like the woman should hide from the dragon in the wilderness. We looking to set out, pitch our tents. We looking to rough it. You know, but we know that when the military troops roll out, man, they looking to snatch Jake up, man. So we're gonna be looking to like get out the city, get out the way. We looking to hide ourselves. The destruction is coming. So we're not gonna be out in the open, readily available. Say I'm looking like I said all the time. I'm looking to go off in the woods when that situation happens. We gonna have to disappear on their butts because we know the destruction is about to fold out.
I got another one real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, bring this.
All right, y'all. So this is 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1, and it said, "He answered me, then said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou see part of the signs past, which I have told thee before." Which we see part of the signs past right there. Part of that sign is the famine of the word. Okay. Now there's a video that's circulating right now where a guy actually walked through to a public library, and he said there's a ton of books. When he walked there, he was looking for a Bible, and he said it was only 4 books of the Bible that's in the public library. Okay, y'all see the sign past right there. So we are seeing the sign that the famine of the word is getting ready to come. Another video to think about. You got a guy that was a part of that alphabet agenda, okay, the alphabet mafia. He was going around trying to get people to sign petition to ban the Bible. Okay, that is another sign that get ready to pass. All right, and it says verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay, so after you see that famine of the word, you're going to see the World War III. Okay, that Quran will get ready to come. That's when you how about you outside gonna visit the world which he made.
This is Ezekiel 3:26, and it says, "I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be done, and shall not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house." So at the point of time, man, the Lord is going to shut this word up, and those who got it, it's those who got it, and those who don't, they're just going to be asked out. Because, the prophet's been out here on the streets, the highways and byways since, the 70s. Hey, if you ain't got it by then, that means you was over here dwelling in the world carelessly. Right. Hey, and you're gonna receive all the calamities that the Bible speaks of that's gonna fall onto you. You got it.
That's beautiful right there. When he said, "I was," what did that preacher? He said, "I was teach their tongue to be at the top of their mouth." Basically, that's what it is. That the prophet they gonna shut up about the word. They ain't gonna. How about me outside? It's gonna make it to where they just gonna be quiet, and just like the precept, man. Like you gonna be quiet, and he's just gonna move around. He gonna know what to do. It's like a person that's playing chess. He ain't gonna let you know his next move. Okay, so that he's gonna be quiet about it, man. That's beautiful right there, man. And that just trying to prove what the prophet's been saying all along. All right, how about me outside gonna shut the mouth of the prophet?
Yeah, see, and that's beautiful, like Ox said right there, because we're not gonna be speaking that. We ain't got time. We did the work. The thing is now we're gonna be up here pulling precepts forever. No, we got a time to do the work, and there's gonna be a time for judgment. A time for action. Yahweh gonna spring forth and put everything into play. So when that judgment, it's the time of judgment, he gonna put the prophets up. Part of putting the prophets up is making us be quiet. You gonna come to us, we're gonna act like the scripture said, we're gonna act like we don't know nothing. Like, what you talking about, We're gonna play you to the left, And we're gonna be applying what we learned. We ain't got time to sit here and sit you down and try to show you, your nationality. That's what you're supposed to do at the time that you got liberty. That's what that's supposed to be done for.
Rest periods for.
Exactly. Which I was gonna pull this, but the spirit moved me back to this. This is the first time to pull this out. This got the 2nd Esdras 9. I'm gonna start at 2nd Esdras 9:9. Then should they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they have cast them away despitefully, shall dwell in torment. So abusing Yahweh's ways, like I said, is abusing that grace. The grace spirit you was given to learn your heritage. The grace spirit you was given to learn who Yahweh is. And now everybody heard this word, so you heard it and you despised it. You know, I can say that too, because everybody in my family, they heard it, the truth, they despised it. You know, so that's abusing his ways, man. He put the spirit on the prophets to relay to the nation the truth, and the nation they so defiled with Esau's philosophy and wine and wickedness. You know, they man, oh nah, that's hatred. I don't like that. You know, I I don't want to hear that. That sounds too nah, man. I like America. You know, America gonna always be here. You know, so that's abusing his ways, man. He said, "What you gonna dwell in torment?" We've been telling everybody it's gonna be a famine of the food. You know, telling them that Esau about to come down with great wrath to show you how he is. He the devil. We've been telling you that, and like a lot of people will say that, and they'll look at you like you crazy or you conspiracy theory. You know,
I got a quick one. Revelation 12:12, since you said that. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein." Revelation 12:12, it says, "Rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe be unto the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil has come unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that it is a short time."
yeah, you hear that? The devil got but a short time. You see, Esau, he done finessed the 2/3 so bad. Y'all can test this out because in my job, man, you got Jake all up under Esau. If Esau gonna help them, I'm looking like, man, it's like watching a deer run up under a wolf. Like, dude, you right up under the devil and don't even know it. You know, and the devil now his time running short. And he is. That's why they're speeding things up. They over there poking the bear. That's how I know time is speeding up. Man, this dude done laid out rules for Babylon not to do. And Babylon over there doing. They done blew up a bridge in Chimera. Then they blew up the Nord Stream. And Ukraine had just signed a letter work to get into NATO. I'm like, y'all done fulfill everything for this dude to hit somebody with a nuke. Everything he told them not to do, Babylon and the beast have done it.
Everything China has told U.S. not to do with Taiwan, they did exactly the opposite too. So they making two people mad that got better military force than them.
God. And see, Esau's doing that because his time is short. He has to create the scenario, which I did the lesson on, the manufactured chaos, because they're speeding up. The migrants, Akio, at the border, they're starting to bust them to different cities, like New York, Washington, D.C., Chicago. I'm like, oh, man, they creating really, it looked like the movie The First Word is what they're doing. And I see why Esau's speeding it up, because he has to get the MOTB system up and running because he's run out of time. His time is short. The chariots have been activated. This word is going forth. My brothers and sisters are being sealed with the knowledge of Yahushua. Is gaining power. He can't stop it. He's been able to stop and stifle other movements, but I noticed he cannot stop this Hebrew Israelite awakening. There's other little entry-level camps springing up. Like, this thing is gaining the most momentum I've ever seen. Like, it's bigger than the Black Panther movement. It's bigger. I say they're bigger than the Civil Rights movement. I want to say. And he can't stop. He can't stifle it because it's the truth. He's trying to paint us in a bad light. When they did that thing in, what was that, New York? Yeah. With them Jakes that, knocked somebody off with the machetes. What was that? That was in New York, wasn't it? So. Yeah. New Jersey, matter of fact. Yeah, the Jake had a machete. Said he a Hebrew Israelite. That didn't work. Yeah. He's striking brothers' pages. That's not working. He can't stop this truth from going forth. So therefore, he like, I gotta hurry up and get this MOTB system rolling out. So now his next move is, let me put a device in their body, the deal. Let me give them a deal, and then I can go ahead, and beat them like that. So this thing, get this off real quick. This thing, hey, it's going in. Damn, Amber Alert. Yeah. This thing is going in heavy, man. And like the precept, I brought that right on time. Man, Esau's time is short. We see his time is short because the economy is crashing. His wisdom is gone. Like, Esau in panic mode right now. I see it at my job. They in panic mode because they can't do nothing right. Every move they make only fulfills prophecy. Every little move they make. I think even they decide to be still, something bad happened, and probably still get fulfilled. So they're like, you know what? We just got to help roll out the MOTB system, and we got to get them. The chariots getting activated. Man, the chariots scare Esau badly. Us been out here declaring the truth and saying Yahweh's name is scaring the devil badly. That name is getting loud. The more of us is getting this truth, holler out Yahweh, the more prayers go up, the louder it gets. It scares Esau. He terrified of that name. He want to hear Jesus. He don't want to hear no Yahushua. But that ghost of Yahushua's haunting him, it's haunting him. The devil probably can't get no sleep at night. They're just waking up, Yahushua coming. You know, the system up and running yet. Hey, man, move people around. Disrupt this, cut water off. They creating chaos to hurry up and roll it out, man. We got to hurry up and crash this current system and bring in a new system to where, you know, we put the device in them, man. They probably cussing out the little subordinate Edomites. Like you told me it's going to be up and running 2 weeks ago. Get it up and running right now. Or that's your ass, Johnson. You know, they probably putting the pressure on their own little people like, hey, man, 5G was supposed to be up 3 months ago. You know, they got Elon Musk cussing people out because he's trying to get his Neuralink up and running. You know, he's so behind schedule, man. He being rushed. So he's running around like Tony Romo in the pocket. He's panicking. You know, he about to throw interception. And they got to move quick. So when I see things, they're speeding it up. That's why they did the whole the Crown Vicky scenario. That was to speed things up. The stuff was moving too slow. They said they had an agenda 2030. They was gonna do this in 2030. I see now they like, we can't wait that long. And they done blew up the Georgia Guidestones, or the Georgia Guys got blew up. So they like, you know, I think that scared them, Hockey. I don't know if they did it or the Lord did it, but anyway, it blew up. I think they shook them devils to the core, like, oh shit, our plans got blew up. We gotta go now. You know, so now they ain't waiting for, they scrapped that. Forget 2030. They looking for 2023. You know, they looking to do this stuff next year. We gotta go now. You know? And see, with Esau speeding up, coming out with great rap, Jason look at that like, you know, something going on, man. What's going on, man? These brothers been preaching this word. Hey, man, what's this Hebrew Israelite stuff out here? Tell me about that. We who? They did what? Man, that make all the sense in the world, man. Tell me more. You know, that's what I'd be doing if I didn't know the truth. I'll be, hey, man, I need wisdom, man. That sounded about right. And all this, like I said, got earthquakes going on, World War III going on. The book has been fulfilled. We spit straight prophecy. So I feel like now you a fool not to hear the words of the Lord. Like me, if I didn't know it, man, I'd be, hey, man, what? Y'all gonna be out at what time? I'll be there. Or I can just tune in on my phone. Yep. Hey, I'm clicking in, man, because I need to get this wisdom out to understand it, because stuff is happening, and the Bible's explaining it. I didn't learn it in church. Now I can learn it. I need to learn. I can learn. Well, who page? This page, okay. You know, if I just come to this thing, I'd be, hey, my whole day off, it'd be lesson after lesson. You know, that's how I'd be. I'd be like, my pants on fire. My life on the line, because really your life is on the line. You ain't got this wisdom not to understand it, you for sure ain't gonna make it. Because it ain't guaranteed we gonna make it. We got the truth, and we still like, you know, I hope I make it. You know, we still over here in the prison of hope. You know, we got the truth. So imagine, this is a prison that say that. The righteous should be saved, where should the sinner fall? You know? So if you ain't got the truth, I'm looking like, hey, you for sure a goner. For sure, guaranteed. Guaranteed not to make it. You know, when you get the truth, that's just to give you hope that you can make it. You ain't guaranteed to make it then. That's to give you an opportunity. You know, that's to get the opportunity. You got Jake like that. I don't even want the opportunity, man. I don't want that. That smack the Bible out your hand. It ain't no bag. I don't want that. That ain't helping me, cuz. You know?
I got a quick right here. This is back you up right here. This is Ecclesiasticus, aka Sirach, chapter 5 and 7. Wow, this is it says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, Yahweh, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth in thy security, thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
Woo, they back it up perfect right there, man. It's the day of vengeance coming, man. Lord coming with vengeance. See, Esau got Jake thinking that Yahweh gonna come back and give out cupcakes and bonbons and love everybody. They got them in this old, you know, peaceful, everything is coming, when really destruction is coming out. All mayhem is coming. And that scripture said, don't tarry to meet the Lord. Tarry means wait. Don't wait. Because these promises ain't gonna wait. When y'all shall get here, he ain't about to wait. Hey, he about to let it unload. And I see a lot of new people, they get this truth, man, they drag their feet, man. I'm looking like, I don't know about you, man. When I got in the truth, man, I didn't drag my feet, man. I got in like I couldn't get enough. It was like drinking that fresh water. You know, I Like I've been in the desert all my life. Really, I had. Truthfully, you had. When you wasn't in the truth, you was in the desert, man. You was dry bones. When you get to the living waters and you get a sip, man, like you ain't drunk in years, man. You supposed to be drinking up. But I see new people, man. They kind of drag their feet, man. They kind of get it, and they look at it like entertainment. Or I'll listen to less like once a week. You know, they don't really take it seriously, man. They don't know the destruction that's really coming to this place, man. We have something about to really bring. It's like I said earlier, man. It's a grace period, man. It's a time of liberty.
That's what you said right there. When you said that putting out off of that, yeah, I could read the word from one week. Because right here it said putting out off from day to day. That means you got to do this every single day, meditate every single day. Okay? And then it said, "For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth in thy security." Thy security, when you think you safe, when you feel like you in good hands. And it said, and then thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Okay, so that's pretty much, if you ain't seeking the Lord, and then there's gonna come a time when you're gonna think you all good, you're gonna probably be walking up down the street, get ready to go party, just like that movie The Purge, where those Jake was in that party, and that crackhead basically came and just started stabbing people up, and they didn't recognize it.
And that's the spirit too, because that's how Jake gonna be. And I've been watching that movie, man. I recommend all y'all try to go watch the first Purge. Go watch that movie, y'all try if you haven't watched that movie, because that's exactly how this thing gonna fold out. And what I'm saying, it's the Purge. Where all crime is legal. These fools decide to go to not just a party, but a block party where you're out in the open. You party. And I think the first person that died was a dumbass Eve.
Yep.
You know, she up there shaking it up.
Yep.
She's shaking it up. She gonna twerk on a little crackhead. And he over here plotting murder. And he straight this, yammed her up. He yammed up like 3 people. The music so loud, they didn't even know what's going on.
5 people, and they didn't even realize it was at least 5 people.
Yeah. But they didn't realize dude over here, he's knocking them off. But I'm looking like, all crime is legal. That means murder's legal. The last place I'm gonna go to is a party surrounded by people. Because if he feel a certain way, he can indulge in that impulse. Right. So why would you put yourself in that danger? But yet we can't say that's off because we see Jake doing that in real life. Jake is still partying. Esau over here loading up the gun. Esau getting ready to knock Jake off. Man, they talking about it on their little websites with their Stormfront, the little groups, insurrection group. They talking about knocking Jake off.
Not only that, man, even that's a TikTok video where this Edomite was back you talking about how, like, man, we so built up, we so pissed up that we just gotta unleash it. I can't wait to see that day come. They saying this shit.
So Esau getting ready, like the scripture read earlier. They're about to come down and break rap with Esau Edom, aka the White Nation. Right. He looking at Jake like it's lunchtime. And what is Jake doing? Jake twerking. Jake got a blood in his mouth looking for the chick that's twerking, looking for Keisha. Right. They're not taking it seriously. They act like they ain't even paying attention to what Esau's saying, man. In the same way the days of Noah. Noah's telling them it's gonna rain. And in Alabama, I always say it all the time, man. Noah over there building an actual ark. Right. You can hear a hammer hitting the nail. Like there ain't any lick of sense. I'm like, man, this dude kind of serious, man. You said it's gonna rain, you building a boat. But what they say they was doing, they was marrying, drinking, eating, partying, basically having a good time. Yep. And all hell about to break loose. We in that same scenario. It's about to rain, not with water. Right. It's about to rain with ICBM hot thermonuclear missiles. And they talk about it on TV every single day now, man. They over here, you got Joe Butthead talking about he think Putin gonna launch a nuke off. And I'm over here like, I think so. Because you over here poking him. You're provoking him to do a nuclear strike. Because Esau want that destruction, man. Because he want to shoot some nukes off. So they hoping he shoot a nuke off. Like I said, they over there, they pissing off. Now over there just poking the bear. They over there messing with the Moabites. Poking them too. Like, you better not take Taiwan back. I think they started that with Trump and all. They did the trade war. Trying to mess their economy up. Say over there, they provoking people. Everybody say, man, hey, respect my sovereignty. I'm going to go do this. And they like, nah, you ain't taking that. I'll run that over there. If you attack them, I'm going to defend them. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get them some weapons. They telling them, don't get them people no weapons. What Babylon the Great do? I'm gonna give them some weapons. You know, here's some missiles, here's some guns to defend yourself. In fact, here's some money, man. Thank you for laundering my sex trafficking folks. You know, and that's how it's going down, man. And like Ox said, every time they say don't do this, Babylon the Great does it because it's about to rain with missiles, and Jake is just dancing around like Mount Zuckerberg did a video earlier, man. Eve up there partying, spitting liquor, another Eve out.
Yeah, I seen that.
You seen that? Like what the man? Y'all not paying attention? Gas going up, inflation, food going up. You know, man, Esau moving migrants all around the U.S. Like you not answering questions, considering. You know, if I didn't know that right now, that's what I would do. Like, hold up, something ain't right. You know, you got other countries talking greasy. Like, I'm about to send some jets over there. I'm moving a submarine with nuclear missiles over there. Like, and Jake is just like oblivious to that. And it's like it puts me in that same era like that first purge, man. They going to the block party where Esau's devising murder. Esau wants to spill Jake's blood, and Jake gonna go to the party and party out in the open. And you know, Esau cunning hunter. Esau gonna be set up on the perch somewhere. And they could have shown the movie. Esau just sniping them. You know, they so dumb, like they dance and Jake just get dropped and they still dancing. They can't hear the music so loud. You know? This chick, I like how that movie did it, man. It's almost like Jake, I think Jake wrote that script, man. Because Eve was so dumb, she didn't even look at the dude she backing up on. Yeah. He looked like something wrong with him.
Yeah, he looked, his eyes was all white and everything. It was just straight demon. He was demonified, man.
Yeah, she ain't paying attention. She seen him, and I'm going to back it up. That's because Eve was drawn to wickedness, man. Eve was drawn to darkness. So she probably going to give dude some, you know, if he wouldn't have killed her, she would have gave dude some box. You know, knowing these Eves, then go try to go get an abortion. I got murder on my mind. Like, they ain't even trying to be righteous, man. It's like Jake is doubling down on wickedness. Like, they thumbing their nose at y'all too. Jake is doubling up on their wickedness. Making videos about aborting babies. Like I showed in the thing, we the new men. You know, you got those things. We the new men. Like, what? And then you got people, what the enable it? Yep, I believe, you showed it, you look like it. Like, what the? Like, the decency in Jake is just gone.
You talking about those trans men was saying they the new women.
Yeah. I did a lesson on that, man. And then the dudes on the panel was like, yeah, I agree with that. And I'm like, see, that's why this is going on. They're like, they're cheerleading wickedness. Right. You know, Jake, I think it's so low now. Jake like, I'm about to go hit my dog. And Jake like, yeah, I think that's a good thing. You know, yeah. They've been doing it for 200 years. You know, a dog is more loyal than a person. You know, and I think Jake could be right there with it. Like, what the? So DC is gone. You know, matter of fact, I know y'all seen that video, Aku. You got Jake, what's his name? Sasha Santana with Trina.
Yeah.
Talking about.
Yeah, that's about too.
Yeah, no hitting, no voting.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm looking like, what the? It's over with, man. Rap is done. The music is done. You can tell we at the end. This is the end. Last call for living waters. You don't get the truth now, it's over with.
I got a quick one right here to back you up on that too, Akka. This is Proverbs chapter 17 and verse 15. Because even when we telling you that lifestyle is wrong, right? But when you hear the trend, you know, the alphabet mafia say we the new women, and you got other Jake that's going along with it. Oh yeah, you right, you look like it. You know what I mean? That's bullshit. So when we say that bullshit, they want to condemn us. So this is Proverbs chapter 17 and 15. And it says, he that justify the wicked and he that condemn the just, even they both are an abomination to the Lord. How about you, Yahushua? So not only are you condemning, basically justifying the wickedness that's on the earth, okay, but you condemning the just who's telling you that lifestyle is wrong. We're telling you, seek the Lord while he may be found, but you want to condemn the just for telling you what is right. So therefore, how about you, Yahushua, call you an abomination as well. Okay, and that's normally the 2/3 right there.
That's 2/3 all the way, man. They cheerleading for the wicked. And they cheerlead on Jake to do more wickedness. When destruction is about to fall out, all hell about to break loose, and Jake is cheerleading on wickedness. Which I got a precept back that up. I'm gonna finish off just second edges 9 to 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. See, they don't know Yahweh Shah, and they ain't trying to get to know Yahweh Shah. They like, I know Esau. Esau been good to me. You know, I did something strange. Esau gave me a bag. Esau loved me. Esau look out for me. You know, Esau gave me a job. You know, I don't want to hear about no, mystery man you talking about. Or none of that stuff. They'll tell you the white man wrote the Bible. They'll tell you that. You know, Jake is totally done, man. They don't know the benefits of Yahweh Shah, and they're not seeking the Lord or righteousness. I mean, it this too. It's like Exodus 9:11. And they have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when yet a place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. Jake don't want to be in repentance. Jake don't want to change. Jake don't want to get right. Like I was saying right there. Try to picture us trying to get those Transformers the truth. Do you think that's gonna go good? You think that at the point of, I think, of no return. They not gonna repent. They're completely made up in their mind that they're gonna go with perversion. You know? And if we was to say, like, try to correct them, give them righteousness, they'll say that we're offending them and we're doing hate speech. You know, they'll call us a hater. They be like, man, you old broke hater. You know, they God stuff and tell you God ain't real. And you just hate because I look better than your woman. And we doing this and we get money. You know? That's what they'll do. Because they, like I said, they're not seeking repent. They don't want to change. 2/3 feel good in wickedness. They like what Esau built. You know? That's why they despise, not only they despise Yahweh Shah, they despise the prophets as well. Because we speak in the law, like the scriptures say right there, they loathe my law. They don't like the law. The law tells you can't do alphabet agenda. So they can't get with that. They're not going to get with that. They're like, nah, that feel good. I'm not about to, they're not going to seek to repent. They're not going to change. You know, they're not going to get with the law. They're not going to put forth a righteous vibration. They like what Esau is providing. Therefore, they're going to stay in that lot until they be destroyed. That's why the hot thermonuclear fire is coming. Because this place is just like, it's worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. Like I said earlier on this lesson. This place got, it drove past Sodom and Gomorrah. And that was pretty horrible. Them dudes was trying to like ravish angels. How messed up they was. And I think we're with the point where we're past that option. So you know the missiles is coming. And they need to come. This place needs to be cleansed. You know, scorched earth. We're at that point. Because these jakes ain't gonna get right no other way, man. Y'all gotta bring the judgment. You know?
With Revelation 22:6, it says, and he said unto me, the sayings are faithful and true, and the Lord Yahweh of the holy prophets sent his angels to show his servants the things which must shortly be done. It says, behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecies of this book. It says, hey, the Lord says he's coming quickly. It says, blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecies of the book, man. That's blessed is the hopeful elect, man. Blessed is the hopeful elect, because they're the only ones who seek salvation, who knows what's shortly to be done. Who believed on the prophets that all hell is about to break loose. Let me read that again. It says, these sayings are faithful and true. Everything in this book is faithful and true. Everything that these brothers is bringing out, and we just meshing it to the times that we're in today. Hey, man, everything is done. Hey, has been done before. Hey, so it's going to be done again, but in worse situations. So, hey, everything we're saying, hey, is faithful and true that the scriptures is bringing out. And it says, blessed is he that it says, the faithful and true, and the Lord Yahweh of the holy prophets sent his angels to show unto his servants the things which must be shortly done. So, hey, man, we're right here at the time when all hell is breaking loose, and Jake want to slap your hand down, man. You got the Holy Bible in your hand, trying to open up the precept and show them, hey, man, hey, what you doing is fucked up. And the Lord got smoke with Israel. Hey, you need to change out. They're gonna slap your hand down. Hey, and their blood is on their own self at that point. Hey, because the prophet showed you, and that's why I said, blessed is he that loveth the law, man. It says, blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecy, man. All we doing is showing you what's to come, and what's shortly to come, as the scripture said. You got to know.
And really, we showing the highest version of love. You know what I'm saying? That's how you love thy neighbors. You love yourself. So we seeking salvation. Lord, when we got salvation. So we giving love back. We found the truth. We found the word. You know, we found y'all about y'all shout. So what we doing is, unlike what's that? The wicked servant who buried his talent in the dirt. We ain't doing that. We sharing it. We being charitable. The charity goes into sharing this word because it leads into the kingdom of heaven. It leads to salvation. So once we got the truth, you know, we got the love. We love our nation. I don't want to see you get destroyed. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. That way you can get edified and built up the truth too. But like I said, when you do that, you get very bad results because you find out that the average Israelite doesn't want the truth, and they'll smack the Bible out your hand. I've been in HR before. When I first got in the truth, I tried to tell every Jake I knew. Tried to tell Jake in my job, and he went and told Esau on me. You know, Lord willing, how much I made it where I didn't get fired, but they set me down in HR and questioned me about it. And I'm looking at this dude like, dang, dude, I tried to help you out, give you the answers, because we used to always have these talks. Because I was like, you know, I always been on my way to the truth, but didn't have the truth. But I always had like an idea. You know, I've been considered what they call a conspiracy theorist. You know, I was like piecing together the puzzle. So me and this Jay, we all be gathered up in lunch and we talking about it. What's going on? How this happened? So at that point, when I was at that particular job, I had got the truth. So when I got it, I sought to share it. He got offended. And now that he got offended, he went and told Esau. He supposed to be a hard gangster, all that. He went and told Esau, man. Had me in HR. You know, they set me down, talking to me about it, and I learned a valuable lesson right there that, like, I got to be choosy on who I get this truth to. Every Jake don't want it. You know, just because I wanted it don't mean he wanted it, man. And a lot of Jakes, when they're real wicked, they're offended by this truth. Because it reflects on them. It shows when they've been doing bad, and the spirit ain't on them to repent and change like it is on us. And I noticed too, like, you can tell the truth is being with you when you've been born, because the hopeful elect, I noticed the one trait about the hopeful elect, you know, that's why I told you the truth. I can tell they're looking for it. If a Jake I see ain't really looking for truth, and he's content with chasing the bag, hitting Keisha, or doing anything carnal, I'm not going to even like try to give him the truth because he ain't going to want it. He's not looking for it. I look for people that's looking for the truth because that's the spirit I was in. Ever since I was younger, I've always been looking for the truth. You know, and I noticed other hope elect, they got the same quality as well. So you got to come to people that's seeking after the Lord. You know, when you seeking after the Lord, you know, hey, Lord, when are you going to find it? And those people, I noticed when a person that's seeking the Lord and want to know the truth, it's easy to give it to them. Because there's going to be no rebuttal, no rebuke. As you give it to them, it's like, man, feeding the baby that's hungry. You know, you ain't got to sit and play games and eat the food. They're like a little fat kid that's hungry, man. Now, they're going to be looking at you like, hurry up and scoop that spoon up, put it in my mouth. You know? Like, you know, I got a daughter, man. She was like that, man. Like, she get an attitude if you don't come quick enough with that spoon. You take too long scraping that thing. That's a hopeful leg kid. They're like, man, hey, man, hurry up. Hey, bring that. And they like this. Like Ezekiel Elliott used to do when he was a good running back. You know, do that food thing like feed me. That's how the hopeful leg are, man. They like feed me with that, you know. And once they can't get enough. They gonna come back. They gonna tell you to crack open that book, man. Hey, man, tell me about this, man. Who he is? Hey, man, this situation. Hey, look it up biblically. You know, they be like, golly, man, the Lord did all that for you. Man, because that's how I was when I got to it. I found Great Millstone and like your Howard Maccabees and Apostle Elders, like especially Apostle Elders, man. The Apostle, where they run through the word, I'll be like, golly, like, look how they come with these priests. Look how they laced that up. And I noticed I wanted to get like that. I was like, oh, man, I got to get to study it. I want to be able to, you know, come on precept like Apostle Gabar. He'll do a whole hour-long edifying lesson with 2 precepts. But in the 2 precepts, the whole thing he breaking them down in a major way. Like, and I was like, man, I was like, golly, man, that's what experience do. Like, I told him, I got to get to that level.
You know? Kept it simple, too. Kept it so simple.
Yeah. And they calling them up, like, man, this right here about to go on. This what's happening right here. You know? And they break it down to the word, man. It's like swimming, man. They doing, like, backstrokes and, you know, doing blips and synchronizing. I'm like, I got to get to that level, like, you know?
Make it look easy.
Yeah, so I jump in. I start, you know, get my skills up, man. That's hope the next status right there. Like, you ain't got to, like hassle down the hope the next to get this truth, man. They want the truth.
And that's what precept I was thinking of where it says, if any of you lack wisdom, ask of me, and how about me? I shall give it to you liberally. Okay, and that basically when you add, because all you gotta do is send a simple prayer to you. How about me? I shall, and you how about me? I shall is gonna lead you and guide you to somebody that's gonna know that the word of Yahweh Shah, they're gonna know it. They're gonna know how to break this word down. And I got a quick precept right here. This is Proverbs chapter 30, and I'm gonna start at verse 7. And it says, two things I have required of thee, deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me vanity and lie, give me neither poverty nor riches, feed me with food convenient for me. Okay, that food is talking about this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That food is this word. Okay, so that was King Solomon. He basically asked, how about you, Shai? He said two things that he asked. Okay, and he said, right here, he said two things that he asked, and he said, don't deny me. Oh, power. He said, don't deny me. He said, feed me with food that can be for me. Feed me with this word so that I will be able to direct my people. Okay, that's what he asked. And Yahweh Shai gave it to him liberally. You got it, huh?
Well, blessed with that wisdom. You know, which Solomon was, and you know, if you can receive it, that was our Lord and Savior in the spirit, you know, and Solomon in that flesh at that time. It was your house shot, you know, and that's so like that was like the best move ever. Because I feel like ain't nothing better to ask for than wisdom, spiritual wisdom. And that's how I knew. Like I used to like read that, didn't know it yet, but now I look at it, I'm like, yeah, that's how you know that was our Lord right there, because it don't get no smarter than that. That was like the smart. That was like the number one thing you can ask for.
And another more proof that the proof that Yahweh Shai is King Solomon. All the kings of the earth actually went to Solomon for wisdom. Okay, they went to Solomon for wisdom. And now when you look at Yahweh Shai, what is he? The King of Kings, Lord of Lords. And that's how you know that's him in reincarnation.
Good analogy, huh? Lord King of Kings, because all the kings went to him, and it's the same dynamic to this day right here. Right. These new kings, Lord willing, we're part of that precious elect. We going to Yahweh Shah to be a king. He's the one that saves and crowns us. So it's that same man. Like you said earlier, it's the same thing, same dynamic, same thing, cycle. Right. You know, still going on. You know, now everything is spiritual. See, that then it was going on a physical level, and that was telegraphed what was going to go on a spiritual level. Now we're following Yahweh in the regeneration. Like death couldn't even separate us from this truth. We done came back up in our lots, and now we're going back to Yahweh, the king, like King Solomon, to obtain what? Wisdom. We want to know what's going on. And like it is hitting us like with everything, man. Now we getting our ID back. Everything the devil lied about is now becoming undone. Like blowing the top off this devil.
And what Yahweh Shai said right there, this is red letter. He said, no man can come to the Father but by me. So that means you got to go through Yahweh Shai just to get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
To get to your house, man, because that's, you know, who provides it. You got to go to the mediator, man. Ooh, hey, the spirit cooking hot. Good analogy. Good analogy. Now, look, this going to come on right on time. I had this when you said that. Check it out. This Proverbs 1:20. Wisdom cried without. She uttered her voice in the streets. Ooh, yep. Now wisdom is going out on the highway and hedges. Going out, you know, very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's going out like without, you know, you ain't got to pay for it. You know, it's going out very freely. That's what I'm looking for. It's going out freely. And it's on the unicorn, which goes on the internet, on the YouTube, on this living channels, you know, living waters, going forth, easy, you know, freely received, freely given, you know, freely given, freely received. It's going out just like that, man. You get the truth just like this. The Yahweh is making it easy. So there ain't no excuses, man. You can go through all the different fruits, which goes to the brothers, the lively stones, different churches. You can get all the different subjects. You know, like I want to hear about, you know, Jacob's trouble. Or I want to hear about our nationality. Or I want to hear about Esau. Or I want to hear about the High Holy Days. You know? Or I want to hear about Exodus in Egypt. You know, any little stuff you want to hear, I want to hear a breakdown of Revelation chapter 6. You can get it easily. It's like Yahweh done broken up. You know, break up the food for you. You know, it's a feast out here, man. You got so many brothers in the truth pumping lessons out day and night to where you can't say, well, I ain't got nothing to eat on. Man, it's a feast where food going to waste. You know, you got brothers putting lessons out, don't even get a lot of views. It's just food going to waste. So It's food everywhere, man. You go here, whatever you like to eat, you can eat. You know, it's so good. You can put like I'm gonna save that for later. You know, I'm gonna put that on cue. I'm gonna microwave that real quick. You know, listen a little bit of that. You know, listen to a little bit of this. You know, hey, it's been man. Yabashaw's going hard right now. Hard in the paint to where the book is not sealed anymore. It's open all the way up. Yabashah wants us to know everything about him and the truth and the kingdom to come. We're getting sealed with our basic instructions on what to do when we get the kingdom. This is what this word is about, man. It's your basic instructions before leaving earth. The Lord willing, we get on the chariot and leave earth. They're going to come back down. We're going to institute everything in the book. Like I said, this lesson, we got the new government. We don't need no damn constitution. We ready for that to get burnt up.
This is our laws right here.
God,
Right here.
it's the new government.
Right.
We're going to put this into play. And it's perfect, too. It's like, Yahweh Shah is perfect. The law is perfect. If you keep every law in this book, your kingdom will be prosperous. It will sustain itself. Like the book promotes life. That's why I look at Esau. That's why you can't tell me Esau ain't a fool. Esau the one that gets every law in the book. And that's why the world's danger, you know, the world is sick. The world got a disease. The world got cancer. The earth got cancer. We know what the cancer is, Esau. Esau spread. And look, just how like Esau do to cure cancer, what he do? He radiated. You know, he do chemo radiation, chemotherapy. Hey, yeah, y'all should do the same thing. You got to burn this devil up. You know? And then you're gonna make where the good cells, which y'all swallow, can thrive once again. Then the body can breathe again. Then the body can be healthy again. And the Esau gonna be we gonna be like white blood cells. Like, hey man, okay. Man, we getting out of line now. The body gotta live. Earth gotta live, man. You know, get that rod of iron to bust them over the head. You know, keep them in check. You know, we gotta go like an antibiotic. You know what I'm saying? These are gonna be in check. You know, all these heathen nations. And the heathens, they gonna be like, they gonna be turned to like red blood cells. They gonna keep the law. You know, you gonna look at them like, hey, where you going with that? What you eating on? We don't eat no lobster. You know, smite that butt.
Goddamn host.
Yeah, God, like we don't do that. So they gonna be. I'll say like we the red blood cells. They be like, you know, like plasma or something. Yeah. You know, they're gonna be like a little background. And they gonna be part of, you know, making sure everything is good too. We gonna make sure they are. You know, the white blood cells be, hey man, now what's this I heard about you eating some shrimp? You know, don't be cutting them trees down either. That's enough. You cut down what's over here. You grow that for here. This is so the earth can breathe. Right. You know, we gonna be, hey, what they make that song with Warren G and Nate, we gonna be regulated. Yeah. Regulated. You know, y'all try to walk around, hey, did I tell you to go over there? Where's your pass at? Who owns you? Okay, now I know y'all struggle. Okay, I'm gonna let them know too. You know that you over here. It's past curfew.
I didn't already send to the message.
Yeah, where your papers at? Who owns you? Okay, you know, and make sure you report back. You know, like I said they're gonna be in total subjection. That's gonna be a beautiful thing when the heathens in subjection. You know, we patiently waiting on that. That's why the word is good. That's the good news. We looking to fulfill what's in this book, man. And that's nothing 2/3 get offended with. Oh, you want slave? You gonna put the white man in slave? That's wrong. Yeah, we all need to be together, live in harmony. You gotta have love in your heart. I hate when I hear that. You know, you're gonna tell me how love in my heart, but yeah, you just knocked off little Ray right down the block because he got too much dope. But yeah, when it comes to these devils, and I tell you they the devil, you telling me I've had that happen, Aki. I'm wrong.
I disagree. We had that happen myself, man. You know, that goes to them, you know, them people that's in that Christianity bullshit too. You know, because they still feel like everybody can be saved. And I was just talking to my pops about that. This other day. You know, he feel like he believed that salvation is for Yahshua, but he also believed that the other heathen nation can be saved. And I said, no, it's for the nation of Israel only. You know, and that's the issue right there that we have, man. So that's why our people's in the dark. That's why we out here telling you, seek ye the Lord while you may be found. Not only are you, you know, just because you read in the scriptures, don't mean you have the full understanding of it. When you seek the Lord, you're gonna be seeking the true knowledge and understanding. That means you're gonna break that. You're gonna be able to get the full breakdown of it. basically going back to the Paleo-Hebrew language and the Greek. Okay, that's how you seek the Lord, by his true meaning, not by what Christianity said, by what the world is telling you. That's not seeking the Lord.
Yeah, you can read this book, but you have the Holy Spirit just gonna put it all together.
Wow, that's it, right there.
Because you're supposed to get the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
Because he put it in a parable. Because the Habashah is only, like I say, what's that? Wisdom Solomon 7:28? Only love those that dwell with wisdom. He's only talking to the wise. You know, that's the only ones he's gonna gather up. He ain't gathering up no fools. You know, so you have to get the wisdom. You got to get the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, which everybody they ain't got that, man. They ain't got the rock and dice dealing with them, like Ox said, man. They drunk on that juice. They want to put that juice down. They Esau provide.
What they say, they got that
juice down.
What they normally say, they got that zeal, but not according to knowledge. That's it, right there.
That's their problem. And if they need, why they don't have the knowledge, because they drinking that strong wine. It's got them in a strong delusion. When we tell them to put the wine down and drink on this living waters to sober up, like you said all the time, I can eventually be sober. You said that you bring it out a lot.
Yeah.
So we trying to sober them up. Like, man, drink this good water. And they like, man, I'm drinking this strong wine, man. What you talking about? They like wino.
Hey, that's the spirit right there. When you
They drink Esau wine.
What normally people do whenever they intoxicate, they give them water and bread. That's what this water is. That's water and bread right there.
God, to sober you up and get your mind right. So you don't be conformed to this world. If you conform to this world, you're going to be destroyed with this world. That's why that John 3:16, you can't hit us with that no more. We know what world, you know, who wrote that Apostle Paul was talking about.
Right.
You know? He's talking about the world of East. He's talking about the world of Israel.
Right.
You know, that world we talking about who he gave his begotten son to. He didn't give his begotten son to the whole earth, everybody in the world. No. Specific world. You know, the world of Israel. Not the world of Esau. Esau world coming to destruction. Esau not going to thrive no more. Esau don't know how to rule right. Esau is contrary. Esau is Satan. He's in the spirit of Satan. He's against Yahweh Bashar Yahushua. And see, Esau's so wicked and dirty, he makes the people of Yahweh Bashar Yahushua be wicked as well.
Right.
That's why he cuts their connection off, because that's how he stays in rulership. By Yahshua staying in sin. So he give Yahshua pork, crab legs, shrimp, alphabet agenda, gang life, street life, drugs.
And that's crazy, because that actually goes to that lesson I just did. Like when you set boundaries, right? And what did that quote say? If the person that set boundaries, the person that get mad when you set boundaries is gonna be that person that benefit from you not having no boundaries. And that right there, that quote right there, it actually goes to, because this is your boundary right here. Once you actually set your boundaries in his word, okay, then that means Esau Edom is gonna get mad at you for keeping his word. Okay, that's why they do things like take our videos down. Okay, they shutting down our channel. All right, they trying to create laws to get rid of this book. Okay.
Like spot on analogy, like I said, as soon as you set boundaries and you don't want to do, you know, what Esau provided the narrative and do what Esau say do, you set that boundary, you want to be righteous, you know, follow Yahweh Shah, the devil get mad, you know, because he knows he can't rule no more. He can't take advantage of you no more. He can't finesse you no more. Like I said, you don't set that boundaries up. So this devil, he looks to deceive and manipulate. So when you set that boundary up and you want to seek righteousness and you follow the laws and commandments, you know, you don't repent it, you know, that devil gonna get mad. Cause now I can't, man. I was making about billions of dollars off you smoking my cigarettes. You know, I was making billions of dollars off you eating the seafood and helping me destroy the ocean. You know, I was making billions of dollars off of Keisha aborting her babies. You know, you killing my bottom line. Because not only is like wickedness helps the devil stay in rulership, it helps him stay in economic power as well. Because he profits off of Jake being in sin. Like, who gonna buy my meth now? Who gonna buy my crack now? If you tell them not to do drugs no more, and you tell them to seek righteousness, you know, how can I come dominate Keisha's household if there's a Jake man in there? You know, and not only a Jake man, but a righteous man that's governing his house with the laws and commandments. You know, righteous order. Everything's in order. Now I can't even profit off the children. Who gonna sell my drugs? Where's my next generation of drug dealers at? You know, how am I gonna get Yahshua's numbers down if he ain't gangbanging and killing each other? And they over here helping one another, getting businesses, you know? treating their women good. Like I can't. That don't help me. That's how Esau looking at it. Don't benefit me. You know, I'm gonna go broke because I'm rich off of Jake being a subject. That's why they destroyed our Black Wall Street. You know, these devils have been broke a long time ago. This place is still thriving. You know, the devil, he got everything he got based on Jake being in a lower state, being in the darkness is how the devil thrives.
Living in sin. That's it.
So he doesn't like the word, the truth of the word, should I say. He likes to promote it in a live format. He wants to keep you playing. That's what we call it plantation Christianity, because it keeps you in slavery. It's darkness. Plantation Christianity is darkness. And it's, to me, it's like a good type of darkness because it's a lie based on some truth. That's how you know Esau is the devil, because that's the greatest lie ever. When you could put a lie and you mix in some truth with it. So he took the truth, which is the scriptures, and he put it in a lie format. You know what's that? Greek mythology. He basically took some Greek mythology and put that into the Bible, and then put that out there for Jake to do. And Jake in church hollering around, dancing, and they're not getting no edification. They're not getting built up.
I just thought about this other worldly quote where it says, the greatest trick that the devil played on the world is got everybody to believe that he don't exist. Now Esau Edom actually did that by putting that white boy Jesus up, and now everybody believing that he's not the devil. He's the purest person on earth.
And then he gave you a figment, imaginary thing to believe is the devil. Some red dude on the ground with horns and a pitchfork burning everybody up forever. So now he made you believe in like a boogeyman, basically, and he's the real devil. And now, like I said, he reversed the dynamic. Now you going to the devil thinking he good for everything you need, and he like it like that. He put you down in a position like a little boy. Now I can play him. You know, I give you this little bit, but I give my people the big bag, even though he don't match. He ain't no good. I give him a good house, car loans, all of that. You got A1 credit. You did everything good. Now I'll flip you a little coin, and you gonna think I did you the whole favor, man, because I'm white and you're black. But how they put that analogy on us, man? Calling themselves white and black. Black go into, boy without light, darkness, wickedness. And then white goes into purity, having light. So that right there, they got a whole, and they use their coon to do it. James Brown, he made a whole song, I'm Black and I'm Proud. We call ourselves Negro during the Civil Rights Movement. So I noticed they use music to change Jake's dynamic, to put Jake in darkness. And then he flip-flopped Jake. Like, he took our whole heritage. And now that he take our heritage, he stole it. They call themselves Jewish. Stole our whole identity. Walk around like they people, like, we the good people, you dirty nigger. And tell us, like, man, you just an African butt scratcher, booty scratcher. Right. That's what you is. You came from African huts, scratching booty. Now I did you a favor. You in the house now. You living in a hut. And that goes back to you not doing your research, not being analytical, not seeking the Lord, and you believe that lie that was told to you, man. When you come to the truth, you figure out like, hey, man, hold up. King David was my forefather. King Solomon was my forefather. Like, we ran the world at one point in time. What you talking about? I was some African booty scratcher. No, I ain't no damn Amite. I ain't no damn African. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. And I'm supposed to be running the world right now. That's a scary thing to Esau. Because, like, you couldn't ever realize that you look at that devil sideways, like, dude, you in my spot. Kind of like, you know what I'm saying? You like somebody hit you with identity theft, and you figure out who it was that stole your debit card, put stuff in your name, bought a house, furniture, and then, like, you come to find out they're firing them because they over here using your card, like, oh, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all Sherrod. Like, hey, man, that's been you up there buying stuff in my name, got my credit messed up, man. Hey, you gonna see things do something bad to that person, man. That's how we looking, man. Well, y'all about to try to give us that power. We get that rod of iron. We ain't in that little forgive Esau spirit. We not in that spirit. We looking for get back, payback, man. Recompense, man. We goes to the payback, man. We looking to we about to get off on this devil, man. And Esau don't like that. 'Cause he like, man, these dudes ain't like, the 2/3 and the coons. Like, if y'all was trying to give him that power, man, he gonna crack them upside the head. He gonna rejoice over that. So, hey, that's why he's scared, man. He should be scared. He got major problems. You over here like, hey, I figured it out, homie. I found the criminal. I now know who stole my identity. You know, and once you get once you do identity theft, you discover who did it. What you do after that, you correct it. You know, you go talk to the bureau, get stuff off your name, get it out my name. I didn't buy it. I didn't make that purchase. You have to make the investigation, and after that, he go back to a vagabond. He go back to the port state, and then you get all your stuff back.
When you make that correction, who you going to? You going to your how about your child, the ultimate judge. You got to take them to court right there.
God, and that's what we doing right now, man. And that's what I said. I could bring this out right here. See, that's Proverbs 1:21. This talking about wisdom. She cried in the chief place of concourse in the opens of the gates. In the city she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Our people gonna perish because they lack knowledge. Knowledge of what? I ain't talking about no damn algebra. I ain't talking about no knowledge of, chemistry. They lack the knowledge of how about y'all was shy. You know? And they delight in being ignorant. There's a whole saying, ignorant is bliss. And Jake love that. I'm like, no, Negro, knowledge is power. Get you some knowledge. You know, and like I said, the wisdom cry in the chief place concourse. Now the truth is going out on the highway and hedges. Now the devil like, I got a major problem, man. Like, that's why they got a whole devil, vocab Malone. His whole point is to persuade Jake to go back to planted Christianity. And he be on fire doing that. I notice he go to every camp. He make lessons every day trying to put Jake back to sleep. Which if a Jake ain't rooted and grounded in his truth, he'll knock that Jake out the truth. He looking to peel skin off. And this devil, okay, he get paid to do that. They probably give vocab a big $1 million bag to do that, man. Because I know he goes to the NFL, he goes to the NBA, and he own it. He is on his job. He put up stuff every single day. He hired other people, and his whole thing is to go to the camps and persuade us to stop what we doing. I be looking like, dude, I'm not give a damn what you got to say. You doing that in vain. Like, you'll get somebody that ain't locked in, but somebody locked in gonna be like, devil, we done heard what you got to say. It's the truth. I give a damn what you say. So you just running your mouth, wasting your own breath. Go ahead, I just have to make that point.
All right, yeah, you pretty much broke down the scripture right here. This is Proverbs chapter 25 and 28. And it says, he that has no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. Okay, and that's what the object broke down right there. He said vocab Malone been going all around the world, basically going all around the United States trying to stop the truth. Okay, trying to bring Jake back into Christianity. The only people that he's gonna be able to get is those who have no rule over their own spirit. Okay, and so that means you ain't got no rule, you ain't got no standard, you're not rooted and grounded in these scriptures, then you're gonna be taken out. Okay, vocab Malone is gonna rock you back to sleep. All right, so that's why he said, he that have no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down without walls. If you're that person that don't have no standards, anybody can run through you. Anybody. You basically that sympathy. You know what sympathy means? Is a person that's gullible and they believe with anything, they believe with everything anybody say. All right? But that's having no rule over your own spirit. All right? And as a matter of fact, there's another precept that I was thinking of in Proverbs where it says, the simple believeth every word, and the prudent look well into his going. Loosely paraphrase. Okay, so that simple-minded individual is gonna be that one that have no rule over his own spirit. Okay, therefore he gonna get taken out. And even when Yahweh me outside bring the calamity on this whole earth, when he brings vengeance, okay, those the same individuals is gonna be the ones that's dying. All right, because they don't have no rule over their own spirit. They're gonna believe any and everybody. Just like I just mentioned earlier today, where he was saying like the Jake is gonna get you caught up, okay? Because that's why we don't want to be around them two-turn Jake, because they're gonna get you caught up. They're gonna walk up and believe in the Esau's army and be like, hey, can you help us? My people is over here. That's having no rule of your own spirit. You're gonna get us all killed in yourself. All right, so that's why we don't want to be around you. You got it up.
Yeah, hey, you put it perfect. Like the most simple people is really women. That's why women's covering should be a man. I know that a woman can get her skin peeled off real easy, because they wasn't gifted with wisdom. Therefore, it's hard for a woman to lock in if she doesn't have a man of the Lord. Because I done told plenty of women this truth. When they go out somewhere, skin get peeled out, they come back, they worldly again. I'm like, goddamn, you just read this, we just showed you this. How the hell you let this little dirty Negro tell you something different than you believe it? Like, what the hell? You know, so A lot of women, I see it, they ain't got that right to cover a man. It's looking hard for them, man. That's not every woman. Some women probably got the spirit on them real heavy and they locked in, but a lot of women I see, it's real easy to get them. You know, they like a blowing in the wind. They're like a tree, they ain't rooted in the ground, like a tree they just grew. And the strong wind come in and unroot that sucker, man. I was like, golly, I done put the skin on 3 times. And after a while, you say, man, you not a hopeful leg, man. Let's get out of here. Your skin always gonna get pulled off. You know? And like, I'm gonna bring another precept back up what Ox said. It's Proverbs 1:23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. So he's done that. Through what? Through his prophets. You know, we have relayed the word, made the word known to the nation, been a good watchman, relaying the word to how, you know, to Yashar Allah, the words of Yahweh Shah, and Jake refuses to turn to that reproof, man. Jake doesn't want to be reproved. You know, there's a scripture that say that, like, one that's wicked, you know, is not going to be reproved. You know, loosely paraphrasing. You know, I'm going to keep on reading, too. Just 24. And it reads, because I have called, and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. So Yahweh is calling his whole nation back to him. But only a few is going to hear that and come back. The majority is not going to come back to that. They be like, man, no, man, I'm here for the bag, you know. That's all I'm worried about. I ain't worried about that other little stuff. And there you go, 25. But yea, I said, and not all my counselors with none of my reproof. So we're wise counsel, man. All these churches, you know, the house of David, those are wise counsels going out. You know, and Jake, they said, we get Jake walk up and down the street all the time and don't adhere to the word. And look at us crazy. Like, you know, I wish they'd shut up. They just ruined my, you know, my nice day out hearing that. I didn't want to hear no stuff like that, man. I like Esau. They about to go, you know, take a drink with Esau. They don't want to hear this truth. You know? There go 26. It says, I also will laugh at your calamity and I will mock with your fair coming. And that's going to come through who? The prophets, man. We're about to laugh at these little 2/3 when destruction comes. You know, we're going to crack up at your butt, especially you got some food, you got something to drink. When the famine hit, the famine of food, you know, when all hell break loose, we're going to laugh at you, man. Especially the ones we done told the truth and they smacked our hands down like, no, I don't want that truth, no, I don't want that. So when they in pitiful case, stomach touching their back, you know, Esau done hit him in the leg with something, hit him in the arm, and they got popped, and they coming to us for help. You gonna laugh at your butt. Like, didn't I tell you, look, dumb butt, to get in the truth? Didn't I tell your dumb butt to get in the house of David? Oh, you didn't listen, huh? Esau cracked you upside the head, huh? Didn't I tell you the devil? And I bet you know now, huh? Now I ain't got no stitches. Now I ain't got no water for you. This for me and mine. You know? I told you should have listened. That's what you get. And you had years and years of experiences, all kinds of things. I said you do a background check on Esau to show you that he the devil, and you still want to go to an Edomite party where they messed you up, and then you gonna come to me crying, looking for some sympathy, and then you ain't gonna. I'm gonna laugh at you. You know, like you dang fool. That's what you get. You know. Now I ain't got no bandages for you. I might need that later. That's your own fault. Matter of fact, get your bleeding butt up out of here. Go on down the block with that, man. Go get that bag. Where that money at? You bragged about so much. How that money stick your head up? Where was that money at when Esau cracked you upside your head? I thought money was everything. You know, where was it at? That's what I'm going to tell him. What that bag do for you? Esau straight snatched it up. The bag didn't do nothing for you, huh? Like, y'all told me today was the devil. I wasn't even around Esau. I'm doing good. I got supplies. You know, I was prudent. I geared up for the destruction coming. Like, no, we building our ark right now. Doing these spiritual epistles, you know. That's building up. We're building our ark. We're getting ready for destruction. They got her party looking for the bag, and that bag ain't going to do nothing for him when destruction hit. Esau got robot drones, super soldiers running out. What the bag going to do then? I said, what the bag going to do then with the Russian Spasnat troops is here? Or the Moabite, you know, the little red, you know, what they call it. I don't know what they call it, so they military out. What the bag going to do then? He ain't going to want your damn bag. They deal with the yuan and the rubies. That's paper. We burn American money over here. You going to spend there. They might pop you. Present them with some money. You know, they going to look at that devil face on that dollar bill and get offended. They're Americano. No, Americano. Line you up and lace you up on that, man, for showing them a bag. They offended them, man. They burning the money. I seen another country burning up $100 bills. That bag gonna do you no good.
What's that scripture that say?
And that's when you chose your master.
That riches profit not in the day of wrath, right there.
I want to say it's in Proverbs.
Yes, that's Proverbs. Riches profit not in the day of wrath. If you present that money, it ain't gonna profit you nothing right there. You know, you ain't gonna save your life with that money. All right, that's why we telling you seek the Lord, man. But the famine of the word is getting ready to come in, and it's definitely gonna come. It's definitely gonna come.
And they devote his whole life to getting the bag, and the bag is not gonna save.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was gonna say what's that cat would say pro little ting ting. That's what gonna say when they pop up all messed up like hey, pro little ting ting. And we ain't gonna feel bad, especially us. We did the truth. You know, we did the work.
Hey, I was just thinking.
We ain't gonna feel bad at all. Like I told you, especially somebody we done told. You know, I done did the work. The truth was out. I seen the truth out, so I don't want to hear all that because they gonna come complaining, man. They gonna try to manipulate you, man. You gonna look out for your brothers, man. We black people, man. This and all that bullshit, like man.
I can see some of the prophets right now with a chicken wing pointing at him like I told you.
Yeah, eating it. And looking at him crazy too. I'm gonna look at it eating his face too, like you know. And ain't gonna throw him a bone either. Like shit. You know? I told you. The Lord fed me, you would have fed you too. You didn't listen.
Right.
You wanted to get the bag, remember? I'm gonna tell him to go eat that bag. You better post some salt on them dollar bills. Yo. Better make do with that. I'm gonna bring out 27 too. Proverbs 1 and 27. When your fear cometh for desolation, and your destruction cometh as the whirlwind, when the stress and anguish come upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. You know, and that's gonna be us. We're gonna do the same thing Habashah gonna do, like, hey, you know, you should have saw him early. You should have saw him while he didn't be found. Now, hey, destruction. They said destruction coming as a whirlwind, man. When them nukes go off, hey, them said it's gonna make like a whirlwind, man, of destruction. Because a lot of them gonna go off simultaneously, man. You're gonna see they make that mushroom cloud, that wind, they're gonna be hitting each other. It's gonna be like bloom, 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 bloom. They said the earth gonna be rocking like a drunkard. It's gonna be smashing this place, man. If you left down here, man, you're gonna be getting rocked. That's gonna be a bad way to go. And we're gonna see that fear coming, man. We're gonna see that fear coming when that dollar crash. When that bag is useless. When the troops is running the block, we're gonna see that fear coming. They gonna be like, hey, man, I know I didn't hear it before, but now I need a breakdown, man. We who again? They were trying to say, how Bashial can't say it right. How you say it? I'm looking like, hey, it ain't for you, man. It's too late for you. You know, get away from me, man. You about to get that destruction. You about to get lit up. You know? Yeah, what the devil want, man? See that? As I see, the devil know what time it is. Now Jake don't know what time it is. I know that the devil pay more attention to us than Jake do. The devil, he'll stop. Look, like this devil know what it is.
What I'm just walk by looking at that sign right there too.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Yeah, this devil, he stopped right in the middle of the road. What are they doing? No. You know, Jake walked past like, you know, as if we doing nothing. You know, Jake just, they oblivious, man. They the dumbest people on the face of the planet. 2/3 Jake is the dumbest person on the face of the planet. You know how I say that, Hakeem? Because they're dumber than Esau. Esau's the dumbest person. And they're below Esau.
They're the basis of all men right there. Yeah.
God. Yep. And that notice, they put themselves under Esau. So that right there makes you the dumbest person.
Right.
The 2/3 Jake is the dumbest person on the face of the planet. The dumbest. Because you had the opportunity for repentance and you smacked it away. You like, I don't want that. To me, that makes you a fool. That's like you drowning. You in the water drowning. I throw you one of them, what they call them things, little circle things. Yeah, I throw you a lifesaver, and you push it away and just drown. Like, you damn fool. Or like they say it all the time, like, you better get hit by a car, I pull you back, and you get mad, I pull you out the way. Like, why you telling me hard like that? That wasn't cool like that, man. Like, damn, fool.
You ain't see that big ass bus you fired on by.
Yeah, like, you about to get hit. I saved your life, and then you get mad at me for that. Like, you might get into a fight. You want to go hard, yank him out the way. You like, man, we did that. Now, we at the spirit now, we see if they would get hit by a bus, we just let get hit by that bus. And we just laughing at the calamity, like, boy, he all over the sidewalk. You know? We in that spirit now.
Kind of like that alphabet mafia when they got hit in the street.
God, now we just let them get hit, man. Like, hey, man, you should be circumspect,
Yeah.
paying attention. You can walk across the street, in your phone, looking at TikTok.
Nah, they was actually fighting in the middle of the street. And then one of them blew up like a little toy dog.
God, like a flip, man. That would have been the hardest car wreck I ever seen. So I seen that northern tribe get messed up.
Yeah.
He got messed up bad.
Shoes left in the middle of the street and everything.
So that's gonna be Jake, man. They out in the street. And they don't even know they out in the street, man. They about to get ran through, man. Who at the helm of that car? Esau.
Yeah.
He going full speed ahead too. He looking to hit him with maximum impact. And we telling him, and like it's bad too, they getting warning. He looking like, hey man, I'm going across the street. It's real busy right now, man. They driving crazy. Whatever, nigga. He go across the street with his head in his phone. Yeah, that's you stupid, man. You getting warning. We're warning you what Esau's about to do. Matter of fact, we warning you what Yahweh Shashai's about to do. Because also all Esau about to do is what the Lord is, giving the jurisdiction to do. This is what the Lord about to do. The Lord about to open up. The Lord making this famine come. The Lord making Esau get that wrath on him like that. The Lord making these economies crash. The Lord is making Esau come with that charisma. You know? It was going out heavy. The Lord, they say, well, I might pull that too. Go get that at Matthew 10 and 34. As I say that. Check it out, this Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword. Hey, a sword. When somebody come with a sword, man, they is not coming to give you a hug. Right. When they come with a sword, they coming to put you to death, man. They coming to do damage. So Yahweh shall let it be known right there that he's not coming for peace. He's not coming to sweet baby Jesus pose. He coming for wrath and destruction. Vengeance. He said he coming with a sword, man. That's war right there. You bring a sword to war. No, it's an instrument of war. That's an instrument to put things to death. Mass death is coming to Babylon the Great.
And you know, man, I just had to, because I actually mentioned that precept. A Christian guy, and you know what he said about that sword. He said, "Well, that sword, it ain't really meant for war. It's meant for separation. It's meant for the separation of the people. You know, it ain't got nothing to do with war. And you know, it's just to show you that our people it's gonna lead right down to their destruction right there. Because in one instant, he said that sword is meant for separation. Because in the very next precept, it says that I said a man is buried, but a man's foe shall be named in also. But it's twofold. So that sword also means that it's going to separate from the elect from the terror, the weak from the terror, and it also means war. So that's why when you read this word, it basically saying eat the whole roll. Okay, that's what they're going into right there.
Jake also got a tiptoe. Like you can't hit me with that, man.
Right.
See, the sound coming with a knife.
Yeah.
Now knife, just be on separation.
Right.
I say you can use a knife, but he said a sword. Right. A sword is a primary war instrument. Back in the ancient days, they brought swords to war. So yes, it is talk about bringing death and destruction, man. You can't. It's just separate. See, Jake wants that smooth stuff, man. That nice stuff, man. Ain't nothing nice about the word of Yahweh Shah. It's the most bloodiest book ever written. You know.
You can literally blame Christianity for that shit. That's why Jake think like that, man. You know, they always tell you can't think like that. No, man, that's what it is. That's what the scripture saying.
The sword is for war. Point blank period. Ain't no way around that. You know? You don't bring a sword to no birthday party, cut up the cake. You know? You never bring a sword is never brought somewhere to help somebody.
Right.
The sword is to scare somebody, intimidate, and lay out, some hurt. Divide. Which is going to divide, but by blood. And I'm looking to chop your limbs off.
Hey, just do a little simple experiment, man. Walk down the street with a sword, and I guarantee you one of them either might gonna call the police on you.
God, people gonna look at you like, what's wrong with him? Why he walking with that evil sword or that katana? What the hell? They're gonna walk away from you, man. They think you might pull it out.
Right.
Or say, walking down the street is a Jake with a modern day sword, with your open carry, with a gun. Like I said, the police, and you might lose your life. You might lose your life. Police roll down on you, they might just gun you down because they know what that is. So ain't no way around that, man. So like you say, man, it's time to seek the Lord while you can, while he may be found, and seek him like your pants is on fire. Don't be tearing to beat the Lord, man. Beat the truth while it may be found. It's coming to a close. About to close up real soon. Real soon. Because you see all the process being fulfilled, man. Esau is looking to implement that prerogative. You know, like the Occam say, the sea hill. And then he's looking to do it quickly, too. They're not waiting 2030 no more. They're trying to do it as soon as possible. ASAP. ASAP. Like when Trump's in office. Operation Warp Speed.
Yeah.
They got to move fast. You know? So if they moving fast, that means the process is moving fast. The Lord said he speed up the time towards the end. He'll shorten the days for the elect's sake. He's doing that, speeding up. So I feel like if time is speeding up and all the stuff speeding up, hey, like Pastor Hart said, you better turn up, you better speed up. You better pick your pace up so you don't get left behind. You know, you better get to eating up, eat this food up. It's like in a minute, like say you at a restaurant, you at like Go to Corral, that's the like a buffet we got.
Yeah. And
they said they got the clothes, and you ain't ate yet. And you better get the plate, get the slap it on there, get the quick, man. Eat like Major Payne.
Hey, right.
You know what I'm saying? Go back and get your 3-4 plates, because they like, we about to close in 10 minutes. That's y'all what y'all saying. I'm about to close it up. You know, so y'all got one first up?
Yeah, I got one more right here. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. And it said, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
Hear that? The vision shall surely come and will not tarry. Means Yahushua ain't going to wait. When the time for Yahushua to open up, he going to do it. He ain't going to wait. You just had a baby. He ain't going to wait if you trying to get a business off the ground. This ain't going to wait. Yahushua is not going to wait on nobody. He's not, like, the Lord is not on our clock. We on his clock. So we got to move in his pace. You know? Because the vision, like the scripture said, man, is here. It's all in your face. That's why I be looking at IURC and all these other camps talking about, it ain't the grain of rice. It ain't the sea hip. I'm like, shit, man. Yeah, it is. Esau promoting it. Esau got CBDC, laws and legislations put in place. They tell you every day, we're going digital with the currency. We're going digital. They're not just saying that for no reason. You know, then you got devil like Elon Musk got the Neuralink. He ain't do that for no reason. They about to commercialize and put this thing in the place, man. They already got people already doing it. That's why I look at this devil like, how can y'all listen to this fool when people are already going to tattoo parlors and getting the device? They're opening their Teslas up with it. They're buying their products with it. Right now it's voluntary. In a minute it's going to go mandatory. So it's here. He's like, it's June. Ain't none of them things. I'm like, yeah, it is. They getting them. So what is he talking about? That's a blind leader. If you follow him, you're going to be blind too. You're going to go right in that ditch. Right in that ditch, man. Because like I said, it's for an appointed time. At the time, Yahweh's going to crack them skies, man. When he do, all hell going to break loose before he get here. When he get here, it's for sure going to be, you know, these devils going to be shooting little missiles and lasers and everything they got trying to destroy Yahweh and the chariots and the father's ship. And he here now. Fire up them missiles. But that's why they got a space force. They're looking to fight Yahweh. That's why I say the precept said that the devil, what did it say, Satan or something like that, with his angels fought with the Lord, Michael and his angels. Yeah, man, Esau getting ready to fight with Yahweh like an idiot. And they gonna get lit up too. Because I ain't seen nothing Esau got that can move like the chariots, man. Nothing. The chariots move at light speed. It's like they don't operate through the laws and the physics of this world. They can tell they're spiritual vehicles. They do, a chariot can do what it want to do. The chariot, I see a chariot blank out, reappear, like a teleport, move at light speed,
bang in the ocean,
pop up, go in a circle.
Yeah, right.
You know? So it's like, man, like Esau ain't got nothing that can contend with that. Like I seen a chariot man take out a nuke like it was nothing. So I'm like, and these the people you want to follow. This fool, he gonna fight that? And like we seeing small chariots, man. I can only think of the capability. But you seeing a little bit of that fathership. Yeah. We're seeing that fathership. Remember it redirected that I think it was a meteor or an asteroid about to hit Venus. It shot something out, made it miss. Like, come on, man, a chariot that can do that. Redirect that. You ain't got no vehicle that can stop that. Nothing man-made can stop that, man. That's power right there. But Esau, his pride, oh, I'm gonna make a radioactive weapon, direct energy weapon. We're gonna fight Yahushua. Like, oh man, you finished. You finished. Man, hey, Michael, and Yahushua gonna take this place over in 1 hour. He's gonna roll all their defenses in 1 hour. That's all it's gonna take. Cause he coming with legions of chariots. I'll see what one chariot can do. A legion of chariots? Esau ain't got a chance. That's why he knows it's over with. We all shy get here. So now he's trying to convince us that his vocab Malone's going not to seek the Lord. Because really, that's his only chance right there. He got to shortstop you. He can't stop Yahushua, but I can stop you from getting to the wedding and being yourself, from getting your crown of life from Yahushua. So Esau's looking at the ones in his hand. He gonna look to shortstop us. Because he can't stop what's coming. That's the thing's going on. Like, you a fool who listen to Esau. I'm like, oh, yeah, man, that ain't the truth, man. Or, yeah, I'm going to throw the truth away for the bag. Man, you a fool. A straight fool. Because we got the truth. That's why it tells us to endure to the end. Retain, hold that fast that which thou hast. Be not conformed to this world. Now it's to retain it. Don't let this devil, finesse you out of your inheritance. We got a major inheritance coming. An inheritance that's like bigger than any bag Esau can imagine to give us. A major inheritance. So the best thing to do is to first come with your ID. Because to claim inheritance, first you need your ID. Then you need to prove who you are. You need knowledge to do that. You need paperwork to do that. You better read this, like I said, that's like paperwork. It's paperwork to know who you are. Read through it's your birth. Yeah, exactly. I like that because we got the birthright. Yeah. You got the birthright. I like that. As you said, that's the perfect analogy. This your birth. This is our birth certificate. This is our birthright right here. And like a lot of times you go to a certain place, they want your birth certificate. Yeah. You got to present that. So we got to present that to the Lord, like, man, I'm Joshua. Here's my paper. Here's my ancestors. Here's my records. And I done did the works. My faith, this is me.
Your birth certificate, your father signed that. This is my father right here.
God. God, here go your house shot. Yep. He was preaching to us at this time. Hey, I got your whole family tree on that sucker, man. It's my bloodline. Yeah, I like that's a perfect analogy. It's our birthright, it's our birth certificate. And you got to present that. And a lot of 2/3 stuff, they ain't got it. Esau, you go to place, you got it, you got to turn around and go get it. And it's going to be a time now, it's going to be like the Crown Vicky scenario. Oh, it's closed.
Sometimes you can't.
You can't go get it now. That office is closed. You can't get no job now. You can't get your driver's license. Sorry for you. Rules is rules. You left out there, man. We telling you, man, seek this truth while it's open and available. Take it serious too. The Jake take this as a light thing, entertainment. I just watch it, or just lust over certain brothers. They don't take it serious. They don't know that this is like your key to salvation. It's your key to make it. So when you don't know y'all about pain, it's your way in. It's your ticket. It's like a ticket. It's like a lottery ticket. You got a ticket to cash in. And it's better than any little carnal lottery ticket. It's a ticket that comes with the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom. It's like a ticket to get in a place. So you got your ticket, present that, and then like, look, you get your ticket, you got to present your ID. Like, is that really you? Yeah. That's the sake I'm going to push that off.
Yeah, one right here. It's Ezekiel chapter 33 and 33. And it said, when this comes to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them.
Woo. Perfect, man. Because when these prophecies fulfilled, which they're being fulfilled, I'm going to look at Jake now like, how the hell can you score in this call from now? So, lo and behold, when all this gets fulfilled, when that Karagma gets mandated, when the military troops are down your street, when there's UN troops down your street, Russian, Chinese military troops down your street, then they're going to know a prophet is among them, especially when they ain't got no food. When they ain't got no food in the house, or McDonald's, you can't go to McDonald's get a McDouble, then they gonna know a prophet was among them. They were like, dang, he did say that was gonna happen. He did say that. Dang, I should have listened. I didn't listen. Or they were like, dang, I should have took it seriously. I didn't take it seriously. Now I wish I can get it. Internet is shut off. You know, TV is shut off. You know, it's coming to that time, man. There's gonna be blackouts. Ain't gonna be no power, no food, no water. And it's like, man, I should have took it seriously. You know, I don't know where they at now. I'm just stuck out here. So everybody telling you, man, if you here, and now Davis, continue to stay here. Continue to read. Continue to meditate on these prophecies. Go harder. Do more. You know? It's spirit to be in. Because we about it. It's closeout season. It's time to go home. You ever say I got my pre-ups? So with that being said, hey, hope it's been edifying. We're going to give our praise and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Hakadah, Yahushala.
Yeah, Bob.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Stay in that truth, baby. For an hour and 30 on